is in our 6 p.m. standard. Your pairings are...
Hello and welcome back to coverage here at GP Oakland. I'm Marshall Sutcliffe in the booth with Eduardo Sajgalik, and we have reached the finals. Will it be Ili Cassis, the KCI Slayer? He has defeated 2 different KCI players in the quarters and the semis to make it here. He has 1 left to go. It is Hunter Cochran playing KCI, or will it be Izzet Phoenix in the hands of Ili Cassis? Ili, this is important. He has the play here, Eduardo. He is the first seed coming in, so he's going to get a chance to be on the play. And look at this double Manamorphose here.
You mean triple, right?
I do. I do indeed. How did you know?
I had to look at the hand, but that was a lot of lands drawn from Ili here.
Well, let's see if he can hit some Phoenixes here, right?
I think there was already 1 in the hand, so Ili had planned all of this in advance, trying to get closer to a second Phoenix, free value, essentially.
Uh-huh. Wow, look at this. Just spewing off spells. Now, he's getting through quite a bit of his library here by doing so. Lots of Faithless Lootings. He drew another one off of that, and he's going to put one on the bottom here. But it looks like the end result is going to be 1 Arclight Phoenix. But that's a decent little bit of pressure.
Yeah, it's starting the pressure engine. The problem is in game 1, Ili just doesn't have many ways to interact with what Hunter is doing with this KCI deck. So unfortunately, apart from 1 copy of Izzet Charm, there's not much Ili can do to kind of stop Hunter's game plan. So the pressure has to be as fast and furious as possible. That's why you saw Ili put down, got shot at, even that Faithless Looting. With a Faithless Looting in hand, it's better to start with Serum Visions, dig as deep as possible to another threat, and then keep the pressure going. Thing in the Ice as the draw makes the scry quite interesting, but I like this angle here. Yeah, Ili is probably just going to play the Thing in the Ice here and plan to transform it next turn, playing 4 different 1-mana spells. The main issue, what the last spell will likely be out of the sequence, is Faithless Looting if possible. That way, when Ili bounces back the Arclight Phoenix to the Thing in the Ice Awoken Horror trigger, at that point, the Faithless Looting resolves and you get to discard and get it right back in play. Which is a little bit of sequencing, which is important if you're trying to pick this deck up,
Interesting here for Ili Cassis. We asked him what the top 8 meant to him, and he said, oh, what do you see? What? KCI on the battlefield? Okay, that's a good step.
Yeah, that's...
Can he go off right now?
It is possible, but with the amount of pressure Ili is putting on, Hunter may decide to just pass the turn and wait for the next turn in order to get there in a pretty easy fashion. Hunter here is potentially facing 10 damage on board, and at 17, Ili would need something like double Lightning Bolt plus a gut shot to take it down.
Ili has double Lightning Bolted people out of this tournament every time we've seen him on camera. He is definitely capable of setting up such a game plan. Pyrite Spellbomb Go ends up being the play, though, for Hunter Cochran, so it will not be this turn that he goes off. And Ili Cassis has access to a lot of damage here. Let's see what he can do.
It was I actually like this from Hunter. Playing the Pirate Spellbomb as kind of a hedge. Essentially, by playing Pirate Spellbomb, Hunter can decide to kill an Arclight Phoenix if too much damage is coming Hunter's way. Since Ili would probably have to fire off Lightning Bolts and maybe a Gut Shot before combat to transform this Thing in the Ice, which means that Hunter will know if an Arclight Phoenix has to go down. And here with double Lightning Bolt.
Ooh, you mentioned double Lightning Bolt.
With Gut Shot.
Apparently is game, as Hunter Cochran's going to scoop them up.
That's weird. That Terrarian was untapped, right? So we could have sacrificed the Darksteel Citadel, cycled red mana for the Terrarian, and then used the Pirate Spellbomb to prevent 2 damage from Arclight Phoenix. Am I wrong on this?
No, hold on. Oh, I think we just saw a concession from Hunter Cochran.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's for sure. But
No, the match.
The match?
I think he just conceded the match to Ili Cassis, and I think we have our champion, Ili Cassis, down in the feature match area. It looks like Hunter Cochran decided to scoop to him. So apparently Hunter Cochran has a flight he needs to catch, and decided, well, I'm behind here, and I'm just going to scoop it up. We have our champion. It's Eli Cassis. A little out of nowhere. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little shocked here. I was not expecting that to happen, but Eli Cassis is your champion here in Oakland.
What? I mean, he's a good player. I'm not saying he's in the finals. He could get there. Yeah, the reaction of that, this spectator right here sold it.
And so apparently they both had to run out and try to catch their flights, and that's going to do it.
I mean, Eli won 2 Grand Prix in the span of 3 months.
Okay, so
he won New Jersey as well.
Yes, he did. So this is another win for Eli Cassis. However it happened, this is going down as a trophy and a first place going to Eli Cassis. Also, I have to say, that puts him to platinum.
Oh, straight up?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
He needed a win here to do it. The win was the only way to get there. So now he's platinum. Okay. So congratulations, Eli Cassis. He is the KCI Slayer. He had to defeat 2 of them to get here and apparently defeated the last one. All 3 rounds of the top 8 going to Eli Cassis with this Is It Phoenix deck. And
I mean, he didn't lose a match this tournament, right? So
yep, but that's going to do it for us here from Oakland. So a little bit of an abrupt finish. I'm still a little surprised, I'll be honest with you. We'll try to process this after, but I will tell you, we have our champion. It is Eli Cassis. We want to say thank you to all of you for joining us and watching the tournament throughout the course of the day. We know how much you love Modern. It was our pleasure to bring that to you. I also want to make sure I say thank you to the staff and the judges that help make these shows possible. If you've ever been to a Magic Fest before, a GP, even a Pro Tour, a Mythic Championship, anything like that, there's a lot of staff behind the scenes that help make these things possible, and they don't run without them. So thank you so much to everybody here on staff from Channel Fireball Events and the judge staff. And it looks like we've got Hunter behind us. He looks almost as surprised at us. Hi, Hunter.
Hi, Hunter. Bye, Hunter.
Yeah.
You got to catch a flight, right?
Yeah, so he's going to go catch his flight, and I guess we're going to go pack up and get dinner.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, again, platinum there for Eli Cassis was the message there. Again, thank you to everybody who helped make this possible, and thank you so much to you, the listener, for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. We put up the future schedule coming up. There's going to be Prague, and then at the end of February, Cleveland. So hopefully we'll see you there and any other broadcasts that we manage to get out the door. So for Maria Bartholdi, for Reed Duke, for Eduardo Suchgalik, I'm Marshall Stockov saying we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.